my fellow Nigerians. My name is Fadri Oluwadare Joseph, and this morning I just want to talk to a lot of Nigerians about what's going on in our country. And if you're okay with it, if you're happy with it, and if you're not moved that if things continue this way, we're not going to have a country anymore. Whether you are inside the country or you are outside the country, and especially for those who are outside the country. Right now, insecurity in our country has gone so bad that every day, every minute, every second, someone is picked. The bandits, terrorists have hijacked our country completely, and our government has no clue of what to do about it. And some of you also can't even go to that country anymore right now. And even if you're gonna go, I dare you that you walk on the streets of Nigeria freely, but you know you don't do that. You're gonna go to Nigeria with your heart beating, as if you're gonna be kidnapped the next minute. That is how bad things have been in our country. And some of you are okay with it, and because you're still living in America. But I want you to know that there are people who were okay in Ukraine, Nigerians. They were okay in Ukraine until war came. And now that the war came, you know what happened? They lost everything in Ukraine, and now, but they don't even also have a country to go to because they never did anything to fight for their country. Well, you have so much. You bought houses, you have cars in America, in London, in Germany. What about if there's a world war? What happened? You may lose all of that you have, and if you lose all of that too, and you don't have a country to go to, and your country is on fire, your country is in a mess that you can't go there. Think about it. What's going to happen if you are not able to go to the only country that you have? If you're not able to go to it because it's also in a mess, what do you think is going to happen? It's a food for thought that every one of you. Some of you are thinking that, oh, maybe I'm crazy. What this guy doing? He's just wasting his money, running an election in Nigeria. It's crazy. His money that he should put together and be spending abroad. I'm sacrificing something for my country, and I hope someday you will sacrifice something. We're not going to take the money to heaven or hell anyway. We're going to spend it here on earth. Nobody ever died and buried with money or anything. So whatever you are carrying, you are acquiring in this world, those houses, those cars, those money, those jewelries, those gold, you're not going to go with anything. Now, what you're going to go with is what you do in this world. So I'm doing everything to sacrifice something for my nation. What are you sacrificing? You think I'm stupid? It's okay. To be on record that I sacrificed something when my nation needed me most. Just like many Ukrainians are going back to their country to carry guns and fight to defend their nation. Some stayed inside the country and said, we're not going to go anywhere. This is our country. Our country is going to fade away very soon. I see what some of you don't see. And you're going to look back in the nearest future and blame yourself that, why did I do something where my country needed me most? You're doing fine now, yeah. You're doing fine abroad, yeah. You're making dollars, yeah. Yes, you're making pounds, yeah. Euro, yes. But very soon, we're not going to have a country anymore. There was a time we were proud of being a Nigerian. There was a time that the dollar was just even about 10 years ago, was still 150. We were still complaining that dollar is much. 150, yeah. And now we had an APC government that came in and everything turned upside down. They lost control of everything. And if you're a member of APC in Nigeria and you're not even ashamed because you're a member of APC and you're still rooting for another APC government, I'm ashamed of you. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because you should be ashamed that you belong to a party that has crumbled the economy of Nigeria, that has crumbled Nigeria into pit, and you're still proud to say you're a member of APC, you're still vying for another APC presidency. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's dumb. You must be dumb to say a government that crumpled your country is a government you are still voting for. You must be dumb as a person. I'm sorry to say that. And if you think you're not dumb, tell me how you're not dumb. If you belong to APC party and that party has crumbled our country, everything has tripled in terms of expenses, and you said that is still the best party to go back to government and succeed itself, then you should be dumb. about it. If you're not looking, that there must be a new Nigeria, a new people, not the same set of leadership for many years, and we have nothing to show for it. We're not going to have a country anymore. That's what I'm telling you. And every one of you, every one of us is going to turn Akata abroad. And those in Nigeria are going to be cleaning themselves. Literal cleansing is now on the rise. It's going to be double and triple with time. The way things are going in our country. You think it's going to stop? It's not going to stop until there is a federal change of leadership. It's a leadership change. It's a need for leadership change. Until that leadership change happens in our country, things are not going to get better. It's not. It's not going to get better. But it's going to get better for the worst. I hope you're going to sit down and think about it. And don't think that God is going to send angels to solve the Nigerian problem. We can pray till tomorrow. We've been praying. If it's by prayer, and our country will be the best in the world. Our country will have been the best in the world if it was for prayer. I'm sure you know that. We are the most prayerful nation in the world. A place for prayer. It's a place for action. Until we're all ready to sit down and act and do the right thing, nothing is going to change for the better. So I challenge you as a Nigerian, wherever you are around the world, it's a food for thought. What are you doing for your country? What are you sacrificing? I'm sacrificing something. What are you joining me to sacrifice? Are you just going to say, oh, it's his country, his money, he can waste his money, that's his fault? It's okay. I will do that. But you will look back and blame yourself. When you were supposed to do something, you were only praying. You're not doing nothing to support the movement for a new Nigeria. Thank you. My name is Fadri Oluwadare Joseph. I run for Nigerian presidency in 2023 under the New Nigerian People's Party. We need a new Nigeria.